Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. I don't know if you have this problem or not, but I've got a hard time these days just getting all the little things that I need to do done on a daily basis. I'm getting older. I got a full-time job. I got a bunch of projects on the side. And when I get home from work, I'm tired. I got to admit it. I don't have the energy or the stamina that I once had. Or maybe I'm working harder. I don't know. It's hard to compare when you're not doing the same work you used to do. But the one thing I feel bad about is because I have the best of intentions of staying on top of all these projects. And it's not that I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. Heck, it's sometimes, we're talking, I've got a time frame before I go to work in the morning of 3 or 4 things I got to get done. Some stuff I got to post to social media, some stats I got to pull and things like that. And sometimes the tool I'm waiting for something to refresh online, doesn't move fast enough. And I literally run out of time. I literally look at my man, I got to grab a shower, I got to hit the road, I got to worry about traffic. So I got to do what I got to do. And I want to get things done. I got people asking me to do, side projects for them, weekend projects, nighttime projects, things like that. And I want to help. And I know I've got the time in my schedule, but what I can't predict is how busy I'm going to be at work. What I can't predict, in all honesty, is just how tired I'm going to be, how much I need to get done, how much I just, and there's a point. I found myself the other night, I was kind of winding down, relaxing, 11:30 or something like that. And you say, go to bed earlier, Kevin. I know it doesn't work that way. The body just hasn't wound down yet. But I'm playing solitaire on my iPad. And I wake up something like 15 minutes later with the iPad sitting on my chest, and the solitaire game's still ticking away, because it's a timed solitaire, and I've been asleep. So, I put the iPad down and I go to sleep. But it's one of those things, I don't realize I'm falling asleep until I wake up and realize, oh, I was asleep. I don't know if I need to cut back. I don't know if I just need to say enough's enough, and sorry, folks, I've got one focus in life, and this is what I'm going to do. It's hard to say how I should deal with that. It's weird because, when I worked in radio, one focus, 18 hours a day. It's what I did for 20, 25, darn close to 30 years. When I went to work for myself in the music business, it was different because I could set my own schedule. And if I needed to take a mental health day, I just took one. And there are some days I may get 18 hours work done, and some I may get 12, and some I only got 8. Now that I've got a set schedule, literally, and for the first time ever, not the first time ever, because a lot of times if you worked on the radio, you had to be at work at a certain time. But I go into the office and I work 8 hours a day. I sit at my desk, for the most part, and work 8 hours a day. And I'm not used to that. It's not a bad thing. I enjoy it, actually. But it's not something that I'm used to. And again, having not done it for the last 15 years, my body's still having a hard time adapting. I've had a hard time adapting my sleep schedule. I talked about that before. I think I talked about that on the Road Warrior a few weeks ago. It's just one of those things that for some reason it just didn't adapt quickly. I couldn't shift from, staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to going to bed at, 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm still struggling. I'm now down to about 11:30, but man, I had a hard time getting past midnight even, knowing I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Again, it's those best of intentions that, really keep you rolling, that keep you going. You want to do what's right. You really do. But it's tough. We're back next week, another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. I guess if that's the case, I don't have to do these, do I? That's, an hour or 2 out of my schedule a week just producing one. But I love doing them. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend, all those kinds of things. Hey, I love it that you reach this far in the video. A lot of people, man, I get a lot of hits, and a lot of them only make it about a minute. I must lose you after about a minute's time. It's okay. You're not hurting my feelings any. Again, you're not paying for this. We're back next week, though, with another Road Warrior. Thanks.